I went to my wife's new club, and the bouncer almost stopped me from seeing the truth she tried to hide.
I stopped at the velvet rope. The bouncer's hand rose before I could step forward. "Members only, sir." I nodded. I turned to leave, but then I saw him. The club manager, frozen, eyes wide, color draining from his face. His voice cracked. "Wait! You're... Oh, God!" He grabbed the bouncer's arm, his tone panicked. "That's the owner. You just turned away the owner." I didn't say a word, didn't need to. Inside, the muffled thump of music, laughter. The dim light caught glimpses of her, my wife. She was laughing at a joke I couldn't hear, leaning into a man whose hand lingered too long on her back. My chest tightened, but I stayed still. Outside, calm. Inside, a storm. I should have walked away. I should have forgotten. But I couldn't. Not yet. Her texts had started a week ago, late at night, innocent at first. "Out with friends. Busy day. Love you." Simple lies. But the hesitation in her words, the tiny delays before replying, they gnawed at me. I watched her leave her phone unattended once. Just once. And it happened. Messages that weren't meant for me. Names I didn't know. Locations I hadn't visited. Subtle, almost casual. But the feeling hit me like a cold blade. I forced myself to breathe, to stay collected. She hadn't said anything to me directly. There was no shouting, no screaming, only the quiet, unbearable weight of realization. I began tracking. Small things first. Her schedule, her social media, the way she avoided certain topics. I didn't want proof yet. I needed the pattern. I needed her to reveal herself without realizing I already knew. I stayed calm around her, smiling, pretending ignorance. Each day, my mind replayed fragments of evidence, dissecting them, weighing them. The betrayal wasn't in what she did in front of me. It was in what she thought I'd never see. That night, after she left for the club, I followed. Quiet. Patient. Every laugh she shared, every hand that brushed hers, recorded in my mind. Not a detail wasted. I stood there outside, watching her sway to the music, the man beside her, her hand resting lightly on his arm. My throat was dry, my pulse steady. I didn't need to act yet. The storm inside me was contained. My mind was sharp, calculating. I knew the truth was coming. I just had to wait. I waited until the morning. Alone, I traced her steps from the night before. Patterns emerged, connections I hadn't suspected. Every message, every location, every lie fit together like pieces of a map she thought I'd never read. I didn't confront her immediately. I didn't need to. The evidence would speak for itself. I obtained what I needed quietly. A DNA test, phone records, confirmations. Each piece landed like a weight in my chest, but I remained calm. On the surface, composed. Inside, a meticulous storm. The day I had the results, I didn't rush. I waited until she came home, smiling as though the world were hers alone. I handed her the envelope. Her eyes flicked to it, confused. "What's this?" she asked. I didn't answer. My silence was deliberate, cold, controlled. She tore it open, her face drained, color leaving her like water running from a stone. "Is this?" she stammered. I nodded once. No more words, no excuses, no pleading. The truth was brutal, undeniable. Her hands trembled. Eyes wide, she tried to grasp reality, tried to find a lie I hadn't uncovered. But I had already seen everything. I had already anticipated every excuse, every shift of blame. I didn't shout, didn't cry, didn't beg. I simply observed, noting the cracks in her carefully constructed facade. Later, at her new club, I made my final move. Not with fists, not with anger, with presence. I walked in unannounced. The bouncer hesitated. Members only. But the manager froze. Recognition, fear, guilt. He realized he had already made his mistake once by turning me away. He stammered, tried to explain, but I didn't need explanations. I walked past him, eyes cold, unyielding. She saw me. Her smile faltered. The man beside her, the one who had claimed her laughter, shifted uncomfortably. She realized in that instant that her world had tilted. Not with violence, not with threats, simply with the revelation of truth. I stayed only long enough to let her see the consequences of her choices. The weight of exposure, the unbearable clarity that comes when betrayal is fully revealed. Then I turned, walking out. Each step measured, each second deliberate. No words left, no reconciliation possible. Outside, the night was silent. I breathed in the cold air, letting it fill the space that once throbbed with uncertainty and rage. The storm had passed. I was untouched by pity, untouched by regret. She had been exposed. The truth lay bare, and I, calm, composed, victorious, moved forward. I had lost nothing. I had gained clarity, and in that quiet, calculated victory, I understood something terrifyingly simple. Some truths don't need confrontation. They just need to be seen. I walked away, and I never looked back.